Hey Dreamers, this is Jade and I'm here for another journal catch up video because there is some catching up I need to do in several of my journals, and I will start the trash journal I spoke with you guys about in my latest third quarter update, which if you have not seen, I will link above for you. And so here I am getting out extra, what do you call those, squares put down because I need to catch up on adding the shows and movies that I completed during the month of October that I have yet to add. As you can see, I finally watched Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2. I'd never seen the original. So those went down, and that is what I have watched so far. Even though I'm filming this in November, of course, there's more after that. And also what I've been listening to on repeat for this month. I'm getting those down as well. One thing I realized that I forgot to do was to get down the books that I had read in the month of October. So I will have to go back and do that later. But yeah, I'm getting that down, and once I'm done with this, I start the trash journal, like I said, I spoke with you guys about. And I am just bits and pieces of trash that I've had laying around, that I need to put somewhere. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it, so I'm just going to stick it all in this little notebook. And you guys remember Bazooka Joe Bubblegum? I used to love the comics that came with it, so I've found some from the Dollar Tree, one of my Dollar Trees. It was like a bigger one, and I have been eating those. And so I wanted to save the comics, and then also these wrappers from one of my favorite candies when I was a kid is those sesame sticks. My mom surprised me with some, so I wanted to keep those. And here, just getting that the pouch, pocket, whatever you want to call it, for the photograph paper that I use in my little mini printer. I thought it would be a perfect pouch. I didn't really want to get rid of it. And then that Space Jam ticket, I have like so many of those from a movie I went to with my friend a couple years ago. And then guys, these are old, like these hospital, what do you call them, the bracelets that they give you for the hospital. These were, I've been holding on to them. I forgot I even had them. They were buried under some stuff, but I've been holding on to them because I wanted to keep them because they were the hospital bracelets that I had for my when I got my kidney transplant, which will be my 5 year anniversary, will be what, November 26th of this year. So definitely wanted to keep that and get that in there. And this is just random stuff that I've had. I bought some skates earlier in the year I wanted to keep track of, and I actually ended up having to return them because even at the smallest setting they were still too big. So I'm gonna have to what do you call it, figure something out, because I still want some skates, but I definitely want them to fit. I don't want skates that feel like too big because my balance is already off, so I don't want to be breaking my neck trying to figure out skates. So I definitely need to make sure I have some that fit. Then that Zequins notebook, you guys know earlier in the year, like it was that much earlier, I did buy a Zequins notebook to try, that I was using for my dream journal. Still using it until it's complete. I won't be buying another one. I do not like the Zequins brand. Perhaps maybe I would have liked it better if I'd gotten the grid, but I got the line and didn't really care for it. This Subway thing actually came from a trip my mom took to New York with my little sister, and she had brought me back like a shirt or something. So that was the tag from it. I wanted to keep it, and actually a note that she had left me one day. I can't remember what for, but I like to keep any notes that my mom or my like little nephew or any family member of mine writes for me. I will keep. So yeah, and this here is just I was stamping out some birds, and that is basically the scraps of it. I didn't want to throw it all away, so I decided to fussy cut one out and keep it. And then that tag there from Magic of Eye, like I said, I love their journals. So yeah, and just bits and bobs. I don't have to keep explaining every little piece in here unless you guys just really want to know. But yeah, bits and bobs of trash that didn't, like I said, didn't necessarily want to get rid of, but didn't want just sitting and taking up space on my desk anymore. So yeah, and I will of course continue to add to this. I have so many of these little notebooks that just sitting around, nothing's happening with them, that needs to be filled because they're blank paper, and I don't really use blank paper. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this, and I will move on to my next journal. I shared with you guys also in my latest journal third quarter update. And this is a journal I got. It's a Miguel Reyes. It's in the Atlantic A6 folio from Chic Sparrow. Um, and I expressed that I really like these notebooks, but I do not like the flimsy covers. A lot, I'm not gonna say a lot, but there's a few soft cover notebooks that I don't care for the flimsy covers, so I usually either make them hard myself, or I prefer to buy the hardback or something that's a little more sturdier. Even if it's like more cardboard, like the Hobonichi notebooks or something. But anywho, so I decided to back this with some cardstock just to give it more structure. And so I'm just using some random cardstock from a Graphics 45 paper that I had in my stash for quite a long while. This is not really a video where I use a whole lot of products, but if there's something in here that I feel like somebody may be interested in, and I can find a link for it, I'll leave it in the description box below. Even for like this journal here, because like I said, I like those little Miguel Reyes journals. They're grid paper, and it's a nice little thick chunkster A6 size. So yeah, and so yeah, I'm doing back in front of getting this paper down, and then I will decorate the front because that just red is startling me. It's like very, very bright and startling. So I need to break it up with something. So I'm definitely going to get some stickers down, and I pull out my Redbubble stickers that I've had in my stash for a while, and use the uh, ones that are Money Heist themed because they match the best. So yeah, and I end up using the professor and a sticker that says Bella Ciao. And if you are familiar with the show Money Heist, you guys know exactly what that means. So yeah, if not, listen. If not, go watch Money Heist. It is such a good, just fantastic show. Fantastic. These people, you will laugh, you will cry, you will feel the triumphant moments, you will feel the down moments. It is so good. It takes you through the whole gamut of emotions. You will be very annoyed with these characters, and then you will be like, okay, yes. But anyway, moving on, this is the last bit of what I will be doing for this video, and I just need to get some more pages decorated in my morning pages journal. So I pulled out some of my Happy Planner sticker books because I have plenty of those where I'm just not using any of those stickers. So I decided to just pull those out and put these in here. Now with this journal, I am, as far as the decorations, like, I'm not too picky about it. Really, I'm just kind of, I will fuss over positioning a little bit, but for the most part, I just kind of pick something and slap it down, just to give it some decorations to kind of break up the pages and give me something nice to look at when I get in them in the morning, or whenever I get to them when I wake up, because I'm not a morning person. But anywho, that is pretty much it for this video. If you have any comments or questions about anything, then please feel free to leave those below, and I will get back to you. I hope that everyone has been safe and well, and if you enjoyed this content, then please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!